right now. Pitram A. Sorokin, a professor of sociology at Harvard University, no less. He was, during his lifetime, he was considered the dean of American sociologists. A sociologist studies society and what makes things work for society. Psychology, I guess, studies individuals and what makes things work for individuals. He looked at it from the broader perspective of a sociologist. And here was this scientist, what he wrote toward the end of his career. This is no woolly-head person. This fella had the number of books he wrote and the number of articles he wrote, it goes on page after page after page. This is a man with top scientific credentials who's really in the tough league when it comes to ideas, right? Okay, here's what Dr. Pitram A. Sorokin said. Hate begets hate. Violence engenders violence. Hypocrisy is answered by hypocrisy. War generates war. And love creates love. The mirror effect, isn't it? Put out love, you're going to get back love. Maybe not in the moment, the instant you might like it, but that's the way life is. To continue, Dr. Sorokin, unselfish love has, and what he calls unselfish love is what we call unconditional love. Unselfish love has enormous creative and therapeutic potentialities, far greater than most people think. Love is a life-giving force necessary for physical, mental, and moral health. There's emerging research that shows that the people that are more loving, caring, and affectionate, and cooperative in their life, these people are living longer and living more healthy. They feel better while they're alive. It's a dynamic power. Altruistic persons live longer than egoistic individuals. Children deprived of love tend to become vitally, morally, and socially defective. Love is the most powerful antidote against criminal, morbid, and suicidal tendencies, against hate, fear, and psychoneuroses. It is an indispensable condition for deep and lasting happiness. This is from a scientist now. It is goodness and freedom at their loftiest. It is the finest and most powerful educational force for the ennoblement of humanity. Finally, only the power of unbounded love practiced in regard to all human beings, he put that in italics, all human beings. I'll start it over. Finally, only the power of unbounded love practiced in regard to all human beings can defeat the forces of interhuman strife, can prevent the pending extermination of man by man on this planet. Without love, no armament, no war, no diplomatic machinations, no coercive police force, no school education, no economic or political measures, not even nuclear bombs can prevent the pending catastrophe. Only love can accomplish this miracle, providing, however, we know well the nature of love and the efficient ways of its production, accumulation, and use. And this dean of American sociologists, with the highest of scientific credentials and achievement in his field at Harvard University, toward the end of his life, after wondering for so many years how can society be put together to work, he wrote a book called The Ways and Power of Love. And this is a quotation from that book.